Hey gang, it pains me to have to shoot this video in my overcrowded and cleaned out garage, but it's so windy out today because we've had a super warm spell today that you literally wouldn't be able to hear a thing I said. So this is going to be the only opportunity I have to film this. I have to go in for surgery in a couple of days, so I have to get this done today. So sorry about this, well, whatever you want to call it. I didn't want to have to do it in here, but at least it's quiet and you can hear me, and that's the most important thing. The time has come for me to demonstrate these phenomenal new bow drill bearing blocks. I'm so excited about it. I cannot hardly stand it. They've been reduced in size considerably, and I showed close-ups of them on my previous video. At the end of this, maybe I'll show some other close-ups too. But I've got pricing now, and so without further ado, I want to set the camera up so I can try them out. Okay, open my camera good enough. It's kind of a pain doing this by yourself. Okay, what I'm using is basswood for the first ember. It's just a piece of this. Piece here. So I just made it out of a stick of basswood. I cut them off with my Laplander saw into pieces about the right length for a spindle, and then I split it with my knife. Okay. We're going to be using the standard one first. Go. Okay, using my new ember catcher, which is the end of my belt. There's ember number one, and so I'm going to try it again with the other one. This is the one with the bearing in it. This is the high-tech one with a lot of coolness factor. Here's the bearing block, and this is the other ember. I'm going to try a different piece of wood. This is basswood, which is my favorite. Once you know the leaves, it's easy to find it in the woods. This is just a piece of cedar. It's kiln dried cedar. You can get it at the hardware store. I think I got this at Lowe's. And then I split off enough to make a spindle. So this is what I recommend for when you want to get started, because you know this is kiln dried and it's gonna you've got everything at your advantage. Once you get this down, then you can switch to other woods. Okay, let's tighten this up a little bit. This is thinner. We've got these bows we made also for the Scout project. See how easy it is to tighten it or loosen it. Okay, and a short break, the neighbor came out. So we're using cedar now, and kiln dried cedar. You can get it at a store like Lowe's, a place like that, and you can get it in 8-foot sections. I had them cut it off by the foot-long pieces, and then you split off part of it, and then make the spindle out of that. This one hadn't been split off. I made a spindle from something else, but so we're going to try that. Okay. First, we're going to do it the same way as we did before. We're going to use the standard model first. There we go. Okay. Gotta kind of protect it. This is cedar and the standard bearing. And I still find basswood is even easier than cedar, but you'll have to collect that. Okay. Now to do the next one, I've got to create another hole, because this one actually was drilling into my piece of leather. So let me, I've got a divot right here. Let me try getting that seated. I'll show you how you do that, and then I'll cut the camera off while I'm notching it out, because that'll take too long. I've got lots of videos on how to do that. So if you just look down through my video list, you can see how to do that part. PM me if you have a question. Now I've got something to work with here to notch out. I'm going to cut that camera off, do that, I'll get back to you when I'm ready. There's the notch I made, chamfer the bottom to allow more air to get in and have a bigger spot for the dust to settle in. And this might be a little narrow. I might have to, I'm going to dress it up just a tiny bit right before I start, but if you get a lot of smoke and you don't get it, it doesn't catch, a lot of times it's because your notch is too small. So it's kind of a fine line. You don't want it too big because then the thing will jump out. But let's get going here and we'll try it. Okay, we'll see how this does. This is, once again, this is the with the high-tech bearing. I think we're going to have a dandy coal. Oh, it went out. That was surprising. It was I didn't get enough air on it because when it came out of the thing it fell over to the side, so kind of turned upside down. So let's see if we can revive this. I'll keep air on it. Okay. There we go. That's all it was. It turned upside down and snuffed itself out because it was kind of tall and skinny, and it flipped over. This is the bearing, high-tech model. That one's really going. I could almost blow that into flames like it is. Okay, that's two types of wood, both bearings. I got them. Let me get a seat so I'm not so... Eventually I get winded doing that. Okay, so excited about these. We cut the size down. We got them both height and diameter. Weight is considerably less. I wanted it so that I'm going to carry one of these in my pocket all the time, because one of the things, the Scout motto is do a good turn daily. One thing, it should be effortless for you to do a good turn daily. That's where you want to be in life. This is a bearing, so it makes frictionless surface, so it makes it effortless. So I'm going to keep one of these in my pocket to remind me to always do a good turn daily. So whenever I feel it in my pocket, it'll remind me of that. And it's small and light enough that you can carry it in your pocket. The price that we talked about in this model right here is going to be $10, and this one right here is going to be $18 because of the extra increase for the all the parts in here. This one has a stainless insert in it, so that surface will always stay polished. This is aluminum body, but a stainless insert. This aluminum body, stainless insert, but it's also got a thrust bearing on the back side of this regular axial roller bearing. And this type of bearing that you use for spinning it this direction is not designed to take axial loads, which is like this, but a thrust bearing is. So this, Dave put that in there. I didn't even know he was going to do that. He put that in there, and so it virtually makes this thing completely indestructible. So this one will be 18, this one will be 10, and we're going to be shipping priority mail, and I'm not sure, I'll just have to see where you live first, but I'd like to maybe just get to the point where I'm putting them in the flat rate small containers, so it's the same wherever it goes in the United States. And then I'll have to just do the, for anybody in another country, I'll have to figure that out separately. But for now, we're going to be doing priority mail, and when I get an order, I'll let you know, get your address and stuff, and I'll let you know how much the shipping will be. And this happened so fast that I didn't get a chance to even go down to the post office to find out how much the flat rate box, I think, is $5 or something for the small one, or $4 something. Well, I'm not really sure, but you can put as many. That's the other thing too. That will be in the flat rate box. You can put as many of these as you want. So if you want multiple ones of them to give as gifts, or if you're outfitting a bunch of people, or you've got a scout troop or something and you want to get a lot of them, we can just, however many we can fit into the container, we will have, we'll put them in that box, and so it'll be the same shipping no matter how many are in there, as long as they fit in there. So if you get an order that's, we have to use a bigger size box, and we'll have to talk about the next size up or whatever. But anyway, I just hope you enjoyed this. I totally am excited about this. It's a great fundraiser for a great cause. I just want to say right now that I'm honored to be a part of the Scouts. I'm doing this, I don't even have a child in Scouts, but I was involved helping out at a Scout camp, and I saw the quality of kids that it was producing, and I saw that, you know, I read the handbook, and the information in there that they're teaching the kids is just, it's so phenomenal. I wish that my son had been in Scouts, and so I just wanted to be part of that, to help mold kids and be better citizens, and you know, just a better all-around individual, more successful, etc., etc. And Scouts is doing that for kids, so I wanted to be part of that, and they've been a blessing to me because I've had a whole lot of fun teaching them about, you know, topographical maps and learning how to navigate. I just wanted to say it's a great cause, and all the proceeds are going to Scouts. But I want to thank you once again. You have a wonderful day. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And until I see you in the next video, God bless.